So the boys are back here. Hi, Emily.
Agent York, I found Isaac and Isaiah.
Good
They're
job.
over there. Let's go.
I know she walks.
Hello again, Isaac and Isaiah. I hear you're teaching Willie to do tricks. What's your secret?
It's easy. Really simple. If he does it right, we give him a treat.
Oh, Pavlov.
A cookie if he does it right.
I see. Very clever. So, tell me, you two, could you perhaps tell me your special secret with Becky?
No, we can't. It won't be a secret if we tell.
Aw.
I'm not telling. We promised Becky.
Well, that's a problem. Because I also made a promise to Becky. I promised to catch the bad man. But I can't keep my promise if I don't know what the secret is. Do you see?
She told us to give Diane a box. It wasn't that heavy.
We took it to the art gallery and gave it to Diane.
Is that all Becky gave you?
Just when we were leaving to take the box to Diane, Becky called us back. She handed us something. It was small and round. She told us to keep it safe in our pocket and give it to Diane.
And then you met Carol on your way?
Yep, I took the round thing out of my pocket and we looked at it.
And then she talked to us.
We told her that we were on an errand for Becky. She said she'd do it for us.
But we told her no, because Becky asked us, not her. We promised Becky to do it ourselves.
Carol wanted it.
So Becky did entrust the locket to them. And now Carol has it. Right, Kaysen?
Huh?
You were in the room when Carol took the locket back from Diane.
Uh-oh.
I saw you with Diane in the art gallery that day.
Well, yeah, I was there in the room, but I was only chatting with Diane.
Come on,
Then
you don't
Carol
have to go
burst
there.
in, all angry looking. While Carol and Diane had their talk, I just sat there like a frog. Yeah, so Carol took the locket from Diane, but that has nothing to do with me, right?
Yes, I believe so. But from this instant, you are now a key witness in this case. I'm afraid you can't leave town until you hear from me.
What? Can you do that? This is all starting to sound a little like Alice in Wonderland.
How?
Huh?
And that's what's called Humpty Dumpty Avenue.
Isaac and Isaiah, thank you. I think I'll be able to keep my promise with Becky thanks to you two.
How is Becky?
Is she getting better?
She'll come and help out at our store again, won't she?
She'll come and play with us again, won't she?
Boys, about Becky.
That's right. Becky is almost totally better now. But I don't think she'll be able to come and see you. I was told by Becky to keep this a secret. But she's actually a goddess of the forest, just like Anna. I think she's gonna be in the forest with Anna for a while.
I like the answer.
We'll keep this a secret then, too.
Wow, that's why Anna and Becky are such good friends.
Okay, Willie.
You're happy too, aren't you?
Zach, I hope Emily doesn't end up as a forest goddess too.
Nah. That won't happen. We like him way too much. Right? Right. Okay.
Okay then, Zach. let's go over what we found out recently.
Really?
about the case.
You do this now?
First, Diane, the owner of the art gallery. She was out drinking with Nick Cormack in a bar on the night Anna died. Nick confirmed this, and so she has an alibi. But then we have what Nick's wife Olivia told us. According to Olivia, Nick and Diane not only went to the bar, but also went somewhere else that night. Do you remember where that was, Zach?
Yes, I remember where that was. It was at Trivana. Right? Trivana,
That's
right?
right, the art gallery. Before entering the gallery, Diane looked back towards Olivia, almost as though she saw Olivia in the dark. Nick's behavior has also become more suspicious by the day. If Olivia is correct, then he is heavily involved in this case.
She doesn't want to be right
We
there.
have no conclusive evidence of that at the moment. The only thing we can say for sure is that Nick's whereabouts are unknown at the time of Becky's murder.
True.
There's no alibi for the crime, but that fact alone is nothing.
Right.
So who was it that called Thomas to report trouble at Becky's place? That's right.
Yeah, Mr. Quinn.
It was Quint, Becky's boyfriend. He went to her house and saw the tragedy. Now, about Becky's murder. How embarrassed and mortified. The killer struck again while we were on the case. We found her bitten off tongue. A massive amount of red seeds that poured out of the body. And an inverted peace symbol, the one seen at the site of Anna's murder. From the similarities, one can deduce that Anna's killer killed Becky. We also found one other important piece of evidence in Becky's room. Can you remember what that was, Zach?
Well, technically it was the sketchbook, but also the sketchbook too about the broken heels.
We found a sketchbook.
Ah,
in
raincoat
Becky's
though.
room. She had apparently written a letter to her sister Diane.
Which,
It revealed that Becky took a locket from Anna's body at the crime scene. She also admitted to borrowing a pair of Diane's stiletto heel shoes. So Miss Stiletto Heels was Becky.
right.
There was something else at the end of the letter. It said that she handed the locket and stiletto heel shoes to someone. Do you remember who's that?
Yes, you idiot. We just went over this. It was the twins.
That's right, Zach. And from what Isaac and Isaiah told us, Carol offered to take the items to Diane, but the twins refused.
Which is smart.
They gave them to Diane themselves, as they had promised. For some reason, Carol wanted the locket. She ended up storming into the gallery to take it from Diane. And when Carol took the locket from Diane, Kaysen just happened to be there. Is Kaysen involved in this? Or was he just
Yes.
there by coincidence?
I mean, no.
What's so
I mean,
special
maybe.
about the locket?
This being's dumb now.
Why did Carol want it so badly? The questions are mounting. Come to think of it, Quint, the first witness, has no alibi for Becky's death. We checked the phone records, and his call definitely came from her house. Is it possible he attacked Becky and then called us from the scene? But everyone is suspicious one way or another. What should we do next? Okay, who's the most suspicious?
Who's the most suspicious of the group? That's definitely... I don't see George. Nah, George didn't do anything.
He's certainly suspicious, but there is someone else at the scene of this.
Huh? So it wasn't Nick? Diane's more suspicious than Nick?
Becky's sister, Carol's enemy, linked to both Nick and Casey. But now we know her with the art gallery.
Freaking redheads. They always do
Zach,
it.
that's our next move. We'll start with Diane.
So, you want to find out everything there is to know about Diane?
That's right. There's just too many things that we don't know. First, we need more intel about the relationship between Nick and Diane.
How?
Nick and Diane meet every night at the bar. Let's use that. George, we'll need you to stake out the gallery.
What do you mean?
Emily, you take the diner. Wait for Nick and tail him to the bar, too. As with George, if he goes anywhere else, then you let me know.
Okay.
Keep a watch on him inside the bar.
Yes, I will.
I'll be waiting in the parking lot of the bar. Once Nick and Diane are together, I will follow them wherever they go. What time do they usually show up, Thomas?
Around the same time. Usually between 22 and 2300.
Then at that time we do it, boys and girls.
But too bad we won't be doing that quest just yet, because we have side quests that need to be completed before the chapter ends. We do the next chapter anyway. What chapter was that? That was 11? Right, that was 11.
Zach, we need to be at Carol's bar at 2200.
Right.
Looks like we have some time to kill. We can go to the diner and see how Nick and Olivia are doing.
We could. Wow, we have a... Whoa, what? Oh crap, I gotta do it now. Yeah, our only option is to do the side quest now, where we never will get a chance to. So we're gonna use our radio. I keep trying to do the same quest I do every time. Let's try to do this freaking gallery quest to give her the stupid thing. That's all we gotta do. And then hopefully we can get this whole crap dealt with. Huh? Are you serious? Where is she? Game, this is not right. Where it? Wait, who's that? Oh, pfft. I'm thinking, where would she be? Would she be already? No, she can't be already at the bar. Let me get that bone. I swear he's... Emily's at another bar? Oh, he's actually there at that thing, though. All we do was Snyder's third part, though. Let's go ahead and get that one done, then. While we're on the subject of that, I'm gonna go ahead and finish that card quest so I can get the best card in the game, I think. Fast traveling's so easy. When I first thought it was a radio, I really thought the radio would play the call. You just move fat, go fat, just instantly there, because the radio distracts you. Alright, number 42. Can I do 43 back to back, please? You had a good time, son. What are we doing this time?
You mentioned that there is still some room to customize my car.
Ah, yes I did. I think your gas tank could do with a boost, don't you? A larger tank would mean you can go farther with one fill-up.
That would be great.
In which case, you need to find a scrap tank. I think there's one around N5.
Okay.
This will be the last enhancement you can make to your vehicle. So get out there and find it.
Wow, that one actually seemed a lot less demanding on his part. Info. N5's actually just right over here. It's actually probably the... It's the easiest one, because you don't have to go far. But I still want to see if I can get the last one too. I'm here. Seriously, I want the last one. Yeah, I figured out to hit start to skip things. I don't think they're useful. So have you found what we need? You want a bone?
This is it. This will save your life someday, son.
Again?
Imbecile.
Shut up and listen to your superiors, right?
That's right. This will be my last story for you two. Toward the end of the war, I found myself alone in enemy territory. It was thick jungle, and I couldn't call for support. I was up the creek without a paddle, a boat, or even a life jacket. Eventually, weakened by hunger and thirst, I was reduced to crawling. Death was closing in. I could feel it. More than anything, I longed for water. I fell to the ground. Water filled my mind, my thoughts. That's all I wanted. I should have died there. I wasn't moving. My last wish for a drink unfulfilled. I should have died, but as you can see, I didn't. When I awoke, my throat was moist, and I saw another man collapsed at my side. There were spots of water by his feet. From the look of things, he brought water to me cupped in his hands, making trip after trip to the river.
Who was it?
Sergeant Timothy. That crybaby Timothy. He was dead. Shot by the enemy. Later, I won battle after battle. I guess luck was on my side as well. Before I knew it, I was promoted to general. But in my heart, there was a hole. A gaping hole. I believe I died that day on the battlefield. I died with crybaby Timothy. Anyway, that's my last war story for you. Time for your final customization.
I want to know what the patch now. I'm curious.
So that explains why he's wearing a sergeant's badge on him. Time kept flowing for him, and he kept moving up in rank. But inside of him, time stopped a long time ago. We didn't get any info out of him about the Raincoat Killer. At least his war stories solved one of the mysteries of this town. Let's leave him alone. I doubt he knows anything about the case at hand.
Yeah, he's a good man, though.
That'll increase the amount of gas your car can carry. You remind me of my men. They had a strong sense of justice. Those idiots. Don't stop. Eyes forward. And laugh. Ah.
And laugh? That was not what I was expecting him to say there. Alright, the only thing is... you can buy a new car. I don't care though. We gotta wait another day for that one. They say we could do that one, but I can't do it. Because I don't want to deal with this whole episode again before. Before we go to the next part. So let's actually go to the gas station because I want to. And then I'll figure what I can do after that. Because literally there's an hour and a half left before we have to be at... what's it called? We'll talk in a minute. See, who do I get this time? Hello.
Uh-huh.
Hey there. I mean, if you want me to pump it. Give me a good washing. It's the worst car wash I've ever seen. And we'll fill this up too while we're at it. It doesn't even make sense. Huh? Looks like my gas tank didn't even get filled up. I paid for it. Dang it. Hi, Emily. What are you doing going that way? Oh my god, it's actually open! Let's go to the Panda Bear, guys! Let's go to the Panda Bear! Who would have thought the Panda Bear would actually be a, gun shop?
Zach, is there something here that you want to
There's
check out?
actually two things
We
we
need
can
to
do
be
here.
at Carol's bar at 2200. We're free until then.
Two things we can do here. There's actually side quests here. I know. But... Is there anything you want? I've come to see what you're selling. You have a really good reputation. Don't trust what you hear out there. Information can be totally controlled at this day and age. I'm well aware of that. But I can smell the difference. The importance of my line of work. Information smells bad when it's fake. Am I trustworthy okay who doesn't? Something like that. Also, do you take pride in your work? Guns are tools for killing. It's not a job to brag about. With job and pride in it, had to be done well. So I think. Mixture of humility and pride. That's the way to be, alright? Looks like my nose was right, Zach. Let's go ahead and buy. You can buy a knife, you can buy a saber, you can buy a sword, you can buy a submachine gun. You can buy ammo, you can buy flare. Lollipop. That sucks. But, you see the side quest. I was hoping he was going to sell the one thing I wanted.
You've got quite a selection here. No wonder people come from all around.
Compliments do nothing. I strive to meet my ideals. Others may judge my results.
The words of a true craftsman. Your job must be your hobby.
No, I have another hobby.
You do? Aside from work. Tell me then, what is it?
It's nothing special. Since I was a kid, I always liked to collect cards.
Really?
Cards. Like trading cards?
That's right.
Huh.
That reminds me. I got this one after I came to this town.
But...
This is a precious one. Where did you get it?
I picked it up around here somewhere. I didn't really think much of it.
I see. Then how about a trade?
A trade?
Here's an idea. As a collector, I just love looking at rare cards. I'd love to take a look at the cards you have. I won't take them from you.
Huh.
And I'll give you something, depending on how many you show me.
You'll pay me just to look at my cards. You really must be a card freak, huh?
Bitter collector. Alright, this quest is actually really easy. I'll show you how easy it is.
Will you show me your cards?
Of course.
Of course. I should have skipped like
You've
3
got
of them.
more than 8. I've never seen any of them before. I appreciate you showing them to me. Here's a little something, as promised.
You get his card for that one. Okay, makes sense.
If you find any new cards, come show them to me, will you?
That was pretty unusual. How many cards? There's 50 quests in the game. There's 66 cards, but to get the actually, you have to beat the game to get the last card.
Wait, looks like you got a few more cards. Show them to me.
Wow, I don't have to do anything.
Looks like you have more than 16 here. That's very impressive. I appreciate you showing them to me. Here's a little something, as promised.
The Panda Bear card, but it's not a card.
Hold on to it, okay? If you find any new cards, come show them to me, will you?
I think you need 24. The next one. I mean, it makes sense to follow the pattern. What, do you have more for me? $32. When you have that Panda Bear card, you can actually... I thought you got unlocked special stuff, but apparently not. Let's get out of here. Got a couple more quests done, that's all that matters. To do side quest number 39, you gotta have 64 cards. 64. 64 cards. How many cards do I have? How many cards are there? I think there's 65 cards. Yeah, that's card number 64, right? Yeah, the 65th card doesn't matter. Okay, now seriously, I want to do this freaking side quest. If not, I'm gonna wait a whole day, but depending on how this game wants to treat me, I may skip a mission for now, which I don't like doing. You can technically fail this coming mission and do it too. And I may end up doing that instead. That's probably what I'll end up doing. No, I've never failed one of these missions before. Screw you. Alright, I will see you guys next time. See what's gonna happen next. See you guys then.